This is the Core TV podcast with your hosts Jill Valentine and Sebastian Castellanos. Let's get into the show.
Okay, so you're all cozy, maybe with some hot cocoa, ready for like the chillest vibes ever, right? Animal Crossing, right? Building your cute little life, hanging out with adorable animals. But what if I told you there's this whole theory that Animal Crossing is like secretly a horror game?
Ooh.
Yeah, today we're doing a deep dive on Animal Crossing, and let me tell you, after reading Gourd TV's analysis, Tom Nook
Yeah.
might never look the same.
It's wild. The perspective they take on it is survival horror. Right. It's all about making you feel powerless, isolated, like there's something hunting you.
Right. Not exactly the Animal Crossing vibe usually.
Exactly. And that's what makes Gourd TV's take so interesting. They take those genre tropes, that like feeling of dread, and just lay it right over Animal Crossing.
And they start with Tom Nook himself.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, he's like the mascot, the friendly raccoon who helps you get settled.
Right, right.
But Gourd TV, they call him a mastermind, like pulling the strings the second you step off that train.
Oh, wow.
They even say, and I quote, "Welcome to your new life. You arrive in town, innocent, totally unaware you're about to get roped into a lifetime of debt."
Oh.
It's like they're writing the tagline for a horror movie with Nook as the, like, slasher villain.
Instead of a machete, it's a loan contract. Huh?
Exactly. And this is where their argument gets really clever, because it uses game design. Think about it. Almost every game uses rewards to keep you hooked, right?
Oh, totally. Experience points, loot, all that.
And in Animal Crossing, bells. That's the lifeblood.
For sure. You got to catch those rare fish, pay off those loans.
Tell me about it. I've lost hours to that.
Right. And Gourd TV says that's what Nook's about, that cycle. He's not your buddy. He's the architect of a system that needs you in debt.
They even compare it to Silent Hill, which is wild.
No way. How so?
They say every step toward normalcy just reveals a deeper layer of dread. So, like no jump scares, but this creeping realization that you'll never truly escape Nook, no matter how cute your house is.
It's like psychological horror, but with furniture. Because what they're getting at is Nook's real power, controlling the island's whole economy. He sets the prices, the loan terms. Every bell you earn, guess where it ends up?
Back in his pocket.
Exactly. Whether you realize it or not, you're kind of trapped.
And it gets even crazier when you look at how the games change. In Wild World and City Folk, Nook's, what Gourd TV calls it, his empire just keeps growing.
Okay, so it's not just the starter house anymore.
Nope. It's upgrades, expansions, always something else to buy.
Always chasing that next thing.
Gourd TV says, get this, it's like Resident Evil 4. Each new upgrade is a shiny prize, but you're paying with your soul bit by bit.
Oh, that's dark, but kind of true. Like, don't we all feel that sometimes, the pressure to have the best stuff, even in a game?
Right. It's like they're holding up a mirror to our own spending habits, but with talking animals. Makes you wonder, are we all just wired to crave that next upgrade, even if it means more debt? Is Animal Crossing deeper than we think, or am I just like...
Maybe a little both. Yeah, and this is where Gourd TV's theory gets even wilder. It's not just about, like, our own choices in the game, but the whole system pushing you that way.
You mean like in New Leaf, when you become the mayor? I'm in charge then, right?
Right. You'd think so, but Gourd TV argues that's just Nook playing the long game.
Hold on, how? I'm the one making decisions.
Sure, but think about it. You're responsible for public works projects, now bridges, fountains, all that jazz. Makes the town better, right?
Yeah, it's awesome. But wait, I'm paying for it all.
You got it. You get some donations, but let's be real. Those animals aren't exactly swimming in bells.
So I'm not just mayor. I'm like drowning in debt to improve their life.
Exactly. Gourd TV actually compares this to Amnesia, the dark descent.
Whoa, really? That's intense.
Right. It's that idea. More responsibility, darker consequences. Instead of monsters, it's debt. Instead of losing your mind, you're losing your savings.
Okay, when you put it that way,
Ugh.
kind of creepy. Makes you think about responsibility differently.
Totally. Like, that pressure exists in real life, too. You know, student loans, mortgages. Sometimes it does feel like you're in a survival horror movie, just trying to stay afloat.
Ugh, too real. Okay, but what about New Horizons? That's totally different, right? Deserted island, fresh start. It's like escaping all that.
You'd think so, huh?
Right. But Gourd TV says escape. Not possible. They think Nook's grip is even tighter in New Horizons. How's that possible?
It's all about control. See, in the older games, you had some freedom, different shops, characters. In New Horizons, Nook's your guy, especially at first.
Yeah, true. You're kind of stuck with him for everything.
Exactly. Tools, Nook's cranny, selling stuff, Nook's cranny, new buildings, Nook's the developer, the landlord, the whole shebang.
It's like he's running an adorable but inescapable monopoly.
Right. And they even compare this to Resident Evil Village, not for the, creepy villagers, but that feeling of isolation. You depend on this one entity who might not have the best intentions.
Okay, now that you mention it, that is a horror trope. Being stuck with someone you can't trust, totally reliant on them.
Right. And Gore TV takes it even further with Happy Home Designer, that spin-off game.
Oh, I love that one. So cute, designing those houses.
Right. Totally charming on the surface. But Gore TV says you're basically decorating your own cage.
Wait, what? How so?
You're creating this perfectly curated world, right? Fulfilling those villager dreams. But it plays right into Nook's paws, I guess, since he's a raccoon.
They even compared to setting up Raccoon City in Resident Evil 2. Like, you think you're doing good, but
you're building the backdrop for something kind of sinister.
Exactly.
Which, again, might be a tad dramatic, but it's thought-provoking, right? Think about how much we love customization in games.
Oh, for sure. Making your house just right, arranging every little thing.
Right, super satisfying. And Gore TV's point is that desire, that control, games tap into that. You're expressing yourself, sure, but within the limits Nook sets. Like, you can have any wallpaper you want, as long as he sells it.
Okay, so are they saying Animal Crossing is bad? That we're all, brainwashed by a raccoon?
Haha. Not quite. Gore TV loves to exaggerate. It's part of their thing. They actually gave Animal Crossing a 10 out of 10.
No way, really.
Yep. But for Bloody Brains, not stars. So they're playing, but they also bring up real stuff. Game design, consumerism, how we interact with systems, even the fake ones.
That's what's so cool about these deep dives, honestly. You take something chill, like Animal Crossing, and suddenly
it's got layers.
Exactly. Like, even if you don't buy the whole horror thing, you got to appreciate the depth. It's not just a cute game anymore.
Right. It's about economics, social stuff, even our own psychology, if you want to go there.
It makes you want to fire up the game and, side-eye Tom Nook for a bit, doesn't it?
Just a little. But at the end of the day, it's a game meant to be fun. Whether you find that fun in the chill vibes or the capitalist critique, that's what's cool about it.
That's the beauty of a good deep dive, right? New perspective. Well, folks, that's our look at the surprisingly complex world of Animal Crossing, seen through the unique lens of Gore TV. Hope you enjoyed the ride. And hey, next time you're handing a stack of bells to Tom Nook, ask yourself, is this a good deal? Or just one more step in his master plan? Something to think about. Until next time, happy diving, everyone.